name is Dan Symington. I am the proud athletic director at Legend. Athletes, congratulations. What an incredible accomplishment for all of you. We hope you enjoy your ceremony today. It is an incredible accomplishment. I hope you all recognize that. It is a great thing, what you guys have all done. And really, this is an honor and a celebration of everything that you guys have done for us at Legend High School and everything you're about to go do at your college. You guys stand or sit before us, and you are the kids with incredible work ethics to get to this point. Okay, you guys have put in the extra hours. You've fallen in love with your sport, and I think what makes me the most proud is you guys are incredible teammates. As I look upon this stage, you're everything that I hope for as an athletic director. Okay? And as I look at each of you, it's never been about you. It's been about your teammates. It's been about your team's success. And you guys have completely bought in to everything that we have tried to instill in you from an athletic department lens. I also want you guys to know this is special for me because I've seen a lot of you grow up since you were in elementary school. And what I'm most proud of is you guys are incredible role models for not only my kids, but the future Titans. When I speak to our young kids, you're the names that I tell them to watch when they come to our games. Okay, just your attitude, your positivity, and your great work ethic. So I'm very proud of each of you. I do want to start with some thank yous. Deb Towser created the video we're about to watch. She's one of our technology teachers. We've had several students who have invested in you guys to make this a special day, from social media posts to the beginning video. So if you guys see Paige Frampton, Carly Stefanik, Olivia Ice, please thank them. Also, Kaylin Crone and Maya Sala put a lot of work into your social media posts that you guys will see later today. The biggest thank you I want to give is to Stephanie Banks, my assistant. Okay, Stephanie, are you in here yet? Stephanie, don't be shy. Yep. She's over here on the wall. A lot of people have commented about maybe their past experiences, and you know, yesterday I was on social media kind of seeing what every school does. Stephanie is in charge of everything today, from gathering all the pictures, the videos, the decorations, setting up the stage. She was here late last night to make this event special. So thank you, Stephanie Banks. Parents, I also want to thank you. I know as you sit here today, there's probably a lot of emotion as you kind of look at your child on stage. But I recognize as the athletic director, you had a choice when you were in 7th and 8th grade of which school you were going to trust with your child and your athlete. I feel a great honor and responsibility with your trust, and just appreciate that when I look at these kids, I know that they also have the model parents. The ones that are supportive of your kid, but also our team and our programs. And just thank you so much for everything that you've invested in your kid, bringing them to us, but also just the culture that you've helped us to build in Legend Athletics. Coaches, also want to thank you. I know we're all sitting here today very proud of our athletes, but as I have conversations with each of our coaches, just knowing how much time they invest into these athletes and how much they love what they do, and it is a labor of love, but I know that they take their mentorship very seriously. They put in a lot of time, a lot of different one-on-one conversations, and ultimately to make your child a great athlete. But what I appreciate is our coaches really focus on just making them a great person and that they're going to be successful in life. So let's give it up for our coaches. Athletes, today is a time of reflection for each of you, okay? And I want you guys to reflect on your journey to get to this point. I think for each of you, at some point, you guys all said, I want to be a college athlete. Okay? And you had to flip a switch and make a plan in order to reach your goal. Okay? You guys all perform with passion, incredible commitment, and you've bought into the idea that in order for you to be successful, you have to build culture, chemistry, and talent amongst your teammates. Okay, this is the ultimate reward for you guys. Okay, so in a minute here, we're going to have you guys go sit next to your parents. Okay, and I want you to hold your mom's hand, hold your dad's hand. Okay, I think it's going to be emotional. There's always tears. Okay, but for you personally, I want you guys to take the time to reflect. Why did you start playing your sport? When did you fall in love with your sport? When did you commit to the love of your sport? When did it change for you that you wanted to pursue this big goal? Okay? And make sure that you are squeezing those hands tight, okay? Showing your gratitude for all the hours, the money, the time, and the commitment of your family and friends that are here today. So I'll just finish with thank you all for being here. I think it's great that we have such a great crowd. Parents and families, so you know these are our younger athletes. We felt it was important for them to be a part of it, not only to celebrate their seniors that they've looked up to, but also for them to kind of see what they're committing to also. So really appreciate everyone being here, and athletes at this time, please join your families. athletes, if you can please come on back up stage.
All right, good morning everyone. My name is Sean Farley. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director here at Legend. Athletes, I just want to congratulate you on a one story ending, or one chapter ending, and another one beginning. Parents, congratulations to your athletes. Future seniors, underclassmen, this is what you have to look forward to when you are striving. I have the dubious honor of trying to get us through this. Mr. Symington said in less than an hour, so we are going to do our best to do that, but also honor the athletes. The process will be, I will announce the student, the college that they are attending, the sport, the speaker, they will come up. The coach will say some words about the athlete. Then the athlete will have a chance to speak as well. Parents, at that time, you will be able to come up front, take pictures while they are signing their letter of intent. Afterwards, after the ceremony is done, you are free to have friends, family. You are all welcome to sign here and take pictures, as many pictures as you'd like. We have the theater for as long as we need it. So with that, we will start first. Representing the University of Nebraska-Kearney in softball, Avery Rios. Coach Shirk will speak on her behalf.
All right, guys, good morning. My name is Kristen Shirk, and I'm the head softball coach at Legend. I would like to start by saying congratulations to all of our student athletes signing today. As Mr. Symington said, this is a tremendous accomplishment, and you guys should be very proud of all of the work that you guys put in, so congratulations. Avery Rios. Avery excels both on and off the field, demonstrating what it means to be a true student athlete. Her relentless work ethic has earned her this incredible opportunity to further her academic and athletic career. Avery is the type of player who is always hustling and being a student of the game. She is small but mighty. As a hitter, Avery is what we call a triple threat. She can bunt for a base hit, she can slap and place the ball for a hit, or she can hit for power. The coaching staff and I look forward to following your success at the University of Kearney.
Hopefully you guys can see me now. Oh gosh. Thank you, Mr. Symington, Coach Shirk, and Mr. Farley. I would like to begin by thanking Coach Shirk and the entire Legend softball coaching staff, past and present, for the extra reps during season and the memories that I have made during my time wearing the Legend uniform. To all my Legend teammates, club teammates, and former baseball teammates, thank you for challenging me and encouraging me to be the best player I can be. You've helped me learn many life lessons, and I will cherish our time together and the memories we've made. I'm thankful to the Bombers Fast Pitch organization and my club coaches for playing a pivotal role in my development as an athlete. I especially want to thank Coach Ted Morrell. Without your unwavering support and encouragement over the past 4 years, my dream of becoming a collegiate student athlete would have been much more difficult to attain. Coach Ted, you have worn many hats for me throughout the years, from coach to recruiting director, counselor, and most importantly, becoming family to me. There are no words to tell you how grateful I am for everything you've done for me. Thank you for being such an important person in my life, both on and off the field. Lastly, to my family, I'd like to thank my parents, brother, and grandma for all the sacrifices that have made to make sure I could fulfill my commitments to my teams, and for helping me to get to where I am today. Thank you for pushing me on the days that I felt defeated and was always there for me. Thank you, Mom, for spending endless hours supporting me and helping me through every single process leading up to this point. I appreciate every moment of it. Dad, the 10 years we spent together on the baseball fields are some of my favorite childhood memories, and those times will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you.
Next, we would like, representing Drake University in the sport of softball, Lexi Craig. Coach Shirk will speak on her behalf.
Lexi Craig. Lexi is one of the kindest, funniest players I've had the privilege of coaching. Many games she would tell me she had ants in her pants. What she actually meant by this, I honestly have no idea. But it usually correlated with her having great games because she was just having fun playing the game she loves. She is a true power hitter. Lexi holds the record for the farthest hit ball on Legends Field. Her home run that hit the scoreboard earned her the honor of being Legends' first ever 9 News Player of the Week. Lexi, continue having ants in your pants, and you will do great things at Drake.
I've had the honor of being guided by incredible coaches during my time here at Legend. A huge thanks to Coach Shirk, Coach Jones, Coach Mahalis, Coach Fellis, Coach Butler, and Gleason for their valuable roles in my growth. Their lessons and support will always be a cherished part of my life. I'm deeply thankful for everything. Also, thank you, Dan, and thank you to all of my teachers. Thank you to all of my teammates for the memories. Club has always been the time of year when you travel all over the country experiencing things with your teammates and making lots of memories. Having been in the same organization since I was 11, I want to thank the Batbusters organization and the amazing coaches that have helped me grow into the athlete I am today and the one that I will continue to grow into. Thank you Chad Burgess, Shannon Ferguson, Jason Dean, Al Cordona, Rob Lombardia, Glenn Mastretti, and Coach Joe. The first time I ever watched softball, I was watching my sister. I've always looked up to my sister and wanted to be just like her. My sister is my first throwing partner. She is my hero. She is the reason that I play every game like it's my last, despite having 2 surgeries on her shoulder and 2 on her ankle in a 3-year span. She pushes me to be a better player, friend, and teammate. Kenzie, I want you to know that you are the reason why I'm doing this. You are my why. Your why I don't say I can't. Your why I push myself every day to get better. The why I don't take anything for granted. And you are why I chose softball. Since I was 6 years old, I've had one constant factor in my softball life, and that has been my dad. My dad has always been my coach since I was a 6-year-old little girl. But today, I want to thank you as my dad. Thank you, Dad, for the endless support and encouragement. You're my best friend. And as we enter our year of lasts, I want you to know that I will cherish these memories and moments for the rest of my life. I love you, Dad. I want to thank my mom for being the person to shape me into who I am today. Thank you, Mom, for always showing up, always being the loudest cheer mom at every single one of my games, and always believing in me. I also want to thank my Aunt Joanna for always being at all of my games, no matter how far. Your constant support will never go unnoticed. And then lastly, I would like to thank Coach Lindsay for making my dreams come true. Go Bulldogs.
we have representing Shoreline Junior College in baseball, Cannon Oots. Coach Boyd and Coach Romano will speak on his behalf.
Good morning, I'm Scott Boyd, the head varsity coach of baseball here at Legend. I wanted to say congratulations to all the athletes. Well done, job, work ethic, great job. It takes a lot to get here. It takes an army to make all this happen. I'd like to thank the admin, the teachers, the coaches who work with our players, and we always talk about bigger, faster, stronger. And if the guys that are up here today, you'll see from the time they were a freshman to who they are today. Just a complete change in who they are as young men and bodies. So our first up is Cannon, and I'll have Coach Manmano introduce him. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Coach Manmano. I'm the varsity pitching coach here, and congratulations athletes. This is a really special day, so soak it all in and enjoy it. Cannon is one of the guys that I get the pleasure of coaching in high school, but also for club ball, so we get to spend all year together. And we have some good times, man, and that's probably my favorite part of coaching is those off-field stuff where we are driving those big old passenger minivans, and I'm stressed because I don't know where the next turn is, and Cannon's sitting there shotgun, got Siri up with directions for me, and all the rap freestyles on our trips, being able to teach you guys real poker, that's the stuff that I remember off the field. But I mean, you're a special guy, man, you're a good player, and you've come a super long way, and thank God you're a baseball player named Cannon, and you actually know how to throw a baseball hard. Good luck at Shoreline, man, go Fins.
So first, I just want to thank God for all I've been blessed with. Then I want to thank my mom and dad for the countless hours they've put in and all the money that they've just put into this kid's game. And I just want to thank all my coaches, my teammates for their unwavering support and always being by my side. Thank you.
Next, representing Northeastern Junior College in baseball, Tony Slazowski. Coach Boyd will speak on his behalf.
First of all, congratulations, Tony. Very proud of you. Tony's been a four-year player in our program, varsity returner from last year. He's a two-way guy, and from the first year Tony got here in his freshman year to where he is now, it's amazing. The hard work that you put in, the effort, the weight that you throw around as such a smaller guy, right? And the weight that you push and the records that you set, very, very proud of you. Expecting big things from Tony this year, especially on the mound, and very proud of you and your commitment and your work ethic and everything that you do, man. Love you.
Thank you everyone for coming. I'd like to start off with thanking my mom and my dad for everything they've done for me to get me to this point. All the drives to practices, tournaments, showcases, all the time you guys put into me, the money you guys have spent on me, always pushing me and not letting me give up when times are hard. I really appreciate you guys. Can't thank you enough. I love you guys. I'd also like to thank my other family members for always supporting me through all the ups and downs and coming to my games even if they are out of the way. Thank you to all the coaches who have coached me since I started baseball and up to this point, and all the time they took away from their own lives to help shape me and develop me into the person and athlete I've become. And lastly, I'd like to thank all of my friends who have supported me and been there for me and are always making me laugh and have fun. I'm so excited for our last season together. I wouldn't want to end it with anyone else. Thank you.
All right, next up, representing the University of Nevada, Reno, Jack Karate for baseball. Coach Mamalo will speak on his behalf.
All right, Jack. What do you say, man? If you have ever been to a Legend baseball game where Jack is pitching, you can just feel the energy, feel the passion, and man, that game is going to be electric no matter what. And that's probably one thing as a coach that you really can't teach is that passion and that love for the game. And Jack's got it, man. He comes up every single day to practice, every single game, fired up. If his teammates are having a down day, if I'm having a down day, you're looking to Jack to fire you up and get you ready for the day, even if I'm just making you guys run sprints that day. But the way that you have developed as a baseball player is incredible, and along the way you've developed into a great young man, and you've found yourself as a pitcher, you found yourself as a person. I couldn't be more proud of you, man. Been here for 3 years, and our job is not done yet, but you are well equipped with the tools, the skills, and the knowledge to be successful and elite at the next level. And Nevada, baby, go Pack.
As a 9-year-old baseball player, the love is there, the passion for the game is there, the hope that one day to step foot on a professional baseball field is there. I'm truly blessed to say those same passions and goals have stayed with me throughout my time playing baseball, but it hasn't just been me along this journey. All of my achievements would not be possible today without the help of God and my faith. I've been forever blessed with everyone who has been surrounded by and has never gone unnoticed. To my family, thank you for the constant belief in me to keep pushing forward and always to tell me I can do whatever I want to do with my life. As a kid, you're vulnerable to everything and you believe you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up, and you guys supported it. It's been a great ride up to this point, and I can't wait for you guys to watch me at the next level. To all coaches who have been involved with me in my career, thank you. Some may be here today and some may not, but all have been involved in the person, player, and young man I have become today. The mentality you guys gave me from the time I was little has been something that I've held on to up to this point, and it doesn't stop now. I've been truly blessed with who I've been placed around within this game, and it's a true testament to who I have become because of it. To my teammates throughout the years, and especially the guys here today, thank you for the drive to keep going and hold me accountable day in and day out. Thank you for always having my back and willing to go to war by my side each and every day. And to my friends and everyone here today, thank you for the support up to this point, and the support that's going to keep on coming for the rest of the time I play this game. So if that's 20 years from now or tomorrow, I know that I'm supported by the best people around. Thank you, and go Pack.
Next up, representing Clark College, Vancouver in baseball, Maddox Stahl. Coach Boyd will speak on his behalf.
So I've known Maddox probably, I don't know, since he's about 8 years old. Maddox is a unique athlete. He's played football, track, been part of our program for 3 years. And if you watch him play the game, he's fun to watch, can really run. I'm just so proud of you, of where you started and where you came. And I'm looking forward to great things this year with him. Last year, opening day season against Chatfield, I don't know if some of you guys were there, it was a really good game, tied, 4-4 going in the 7th inning. Maddox comes up, hits the game-winning home run. Kind of sets the tone for our season and the league championship we had last year. So I'm looking forward to many more memories this year with you, and very, very proud of you, kid.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming to attend and support us all. I would like to begin by thanking my coaches I have to assist me in becoming the athlete I am before you. Coach Boyd, thank you for being here for today, and I look forward to what the season holds for our team. I'm proud to be a Legend Titan, and I hope we go all the way this year. To my mom and my dad, where do I even begin? Whether it was the first Friday Night Lights, the 4x1 team going to state, or opening day on the Diamond, you have always been there by my side, no matter the outcome. Thank you for your sacrifices, your endless encouragement, and your unconditional love. To my grandparents, whether near or far, you've always been there to lift me and remind me of the strength of family. And I would like to end with a thank you to someone I don't say it enough to. You've always been there for absolutely everything I've done, from early Saturday morning wake-ups to getting home at midnight or traveling coast to coast to watch me play, although I think you kind of like the traveling part. You give up a lot of your weekends and countless hours supporting me from the highs of celebrations to the lows of defeat, no matter what you have been there. So to my little brother Camden, I am so thankful for the times we had together and the memories. I will cherish them forever. To my teammates and fellow classmates joining me today, congratulations on one of life's greatest accomplishments, and I wish you all the best. It's not often we get a chance to express our deepest thanks to those who mean the most to us, but today I appreciate having the opportunity. Thank you.
Next, representing Bethany Lutheran College in baseball, Xander Meisner. Coach Boyd will speak on his behalf.
So Xander has been a four-year player in our program, was varsity guy last year, big part of our success. Stepped in, won a starting role in outfield last year, and really had a great year for his first real varsity experience. Proud of you, your work ethic. He's another two-way guy for us. Big bat, will be in the middle of our lineup. Amazing young man, great GPA, I think 3.95 or something like that. So extremely proud of him. I just look forward to you doing great things. I really do, and I wish you the best of luck, and I know you'll go kick butt in the next level. So, but you got this year to take care of first, right? All right. Congratulations, Xander. Thank you.
So first I'd like to start off by thanking my parents. I wouldn't be here without them. All the money, time, everything they've spent trying to take me to tournaments, showcases, practices, everything's just been really great. And then my siblings who are always been there for me, whether growing up, far away, no matter where they are, they're always there for me. Next, I'd like to thank Coach Boyd for believing in me and my talent to go do great things. And then my club coach who supported me through this fall season to help get my name out there, get recruited to take me to this next step in my life. Then I'd like to thank my guys at the factory for getting me bigger, stronger, faster this off season. They're ready for a great senior season. I'd like to thank my doctors this past year. I broke my collarbone. They helped me get back to where I was before and even past that. And lastly, I'd like to thank my grandparents for always trying their best to see my games whenever they could and always cheering me on. And Grandma, I'd like to thank my grandmother especially. I know you'll always be there for me, and I promise to make you proud this season and every other season after. Thank you.
Next up, representing Minot State University in both football and baseball is Cruz Garcia. Coach Thielen and Coach Boyd will speak on his behalf.
So with Cruz, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but being a two-sport athlete, you know, going on to college is very, very, very rare. So I'll just say a quick couple things, and I'll let Thielen finish up. Very proud. The family should be very proud. Cruz has been our program 3 years, expecting big things from him on the mound and in the field this year. I'm so proud of you. I've known you a long time, right? If anybody can do two sports at the next level, you can, right? So work hard, keep that work ethic. Keep that smile on your face, man, all right? Because it's going to get difficult, right? Give it up for Cruz. Coach Thielen.
We're just really happy here today to celebrate Cruz and all the athletes. But Cruz has had a really unique experience here at Legend High. He's a very successful student, so he's well prepared to go and earn a college degree, which is really what we're talking about here. In the end. But Cruz was a three-sport athlete for a time here at Legend. Very few of those exist in our building. And of course we know he's going to go to the college and collegiate level and play two sports. He was a 2-year starter here in our football program, and an excellent young man, hardworking, to balance everything that he was doing required an accountability and a maturity that you don't often see in high school students, but we're wishing him nothing but the best and know the best is going to happen for him in the future at Minot State. Congratulations, Cruz.
Thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate everybody. But I would like to start this by going back to freshman year. Me and my dad sat down and had a conversation, and my dad asked me what my goal was for these next 4 years and the years after that. I told my dad I would love to play as much sports as I can because I love all of them, and I would also like to play two sports at the next level. Here I am getting the chance to play two sports at the next level. And I thank Coach Shields for that, Coach Simi, and I've had a great group of people around me in high school that have been supportive and have led me and shown me the path to do what I can do. I would like to thank the whole Legend football coaching staff. I love each and every one of those coaches. Those coaches are great, and I'll remember them for the rest of my life. I would like to thank the whole Legend baseball staff. I love each and every one of those coaches. Those coaches are great people as well. I would also like to thank my whole family. When I say whole family, I mean a lot of them, because that's how Mexicans work. But each and every one of them in my family have all been supportive, and I love each and every one of them in my family, including my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, and my other sister. You guys have been great for these 4 years. I can imagine how these next 4 years are going to go. And I just want to thank everybody here at Legend, and I'm going to try my best to represent you guys these next 4 years and put a good name in for Legend. Thank you, everybody.
Next up, representing the University of Nebraska, Kearney, in football is Logan White. Coach Weisberg will speak on his behalf.
My name's Josh Weisberg. I'm the varsity offensive line coach here at Legend. First of all, I want to congratulate all the athletes. What an incredible accomplishment that you've made over the last 4 years. I also want to thank the administration here at Legend for creating such an incredible culture where these kids can grow into the athletes that they've become. I'm here to talk about Logan. Logan was a 3-year varsity starter for us in football, and in his 38 starts, he was a mainstay of our offensive line. Logan's been a great leader, a great teammate. He's always been reliable, dependable, and he took his craft very seriously. Logan's incredibly passionate about the game of football, passionate about his teammates, and he's worked on that craft on and off the field tirelessly. Logan was voted 2-time All-Conference. He was twice voted by his teammates as the offensive line's MVP. He was the 2022 All-State Honorable Mention, 2023 First Team All-State. And I just couldn't be more proud of all the accomplishments and the hard work that you've put in and the path that you've set for future Titans. Congratulations.
Thank you for everyone coming out. I appreciate it. I know we all appreciate it. I'd like to start this off by thanking Jesus Christ. None of this would be possible without my Lord and Savior, so I just want to thank him. I want to thank my mom and dad for continuously supporting me throughout my whole career playing football. I want to thank my mom for just loving me, making sure every day after practice I'm well fed, taken care of, and make sure I felt important. I'd like to thank my dad for pushing me every day, believing me when I didn't believe in myself, and just doing all these things to make sure I could live my dream. I'd like to thank my grandma, my sister, and my aunt for constantly supporting me, coming to games, just giving me whatever I needed to succeed. I'd like to thank my coaches, every single one of the Legend coaches, outside of football, inside of football, all just great guys, and I hope the best for them in the future, and I hope the best for our program. And I'd like to take this moment to thank my teammates, all the way back from 4th grade to the Parker Hawks days, all the way to now. Basically, the reason I show up to practice every day, give the effort I do, and yeah, I just want to thank everybody. Thank you.
Next up, representing Colorado State University Pueblo for football, Nate.
Nate Sandy is a decorated 2-sport athlete here at Legend. In addition to that, he's a 4.0 GPA. He's been a 2-year captain in our football program, provided essential leadership during a time that we like to refer to as the golden age of Legend football. 1 Sweet 16 appearance, 1 Elite 8, 2 semifinal appearances in Nate's 4-year varsity career. He's been elected first team All-League as both a junior and senior. He's received All-State recognition in each of those years as well for football. As most of us know, Nate's an elite wrestler. He finished 4th in 5A last year at 215 pounds. He's currently ranked number 3 in 5A, heading into the regionals right here at Legend High starting tomorrow. We're certain to see him on the victory stand, maybe with that gold one wrapped around his neck in a couple of weeks. We have great respect for Nate Sandy.
Well, I'd just like to start off by saying thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I truly do not believe I'd be here right now. I'd like to thank all of my coaches for Legend Football for developing me to be the student athlete that I am now. I'd also like to thank Legend Wrestling for developing me to become an athlete that can think on his feet. I'd like to thank my family who sacrificed so much for me to be here, sacrificed late nights, weekends, and everything in between. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for sacrificing so much for me as well, whether that's money, time, again, weekends, that we don't have a lot of those anymore. Thank you for everyone that's gotten me to this place in my life. Thank you.
Next up, representing Spring Hill College in golf, Spencer Schlegel. Coach Nelson will speak on his behalf.
Should be going for volleyball.
My name is Jay Nelson. I'm the head boys and girls golf coach here at Legend. And congrats to all the athletes, student athletes here, and congrats to the parents. What a great day. Spencer has rewritten the Legend boys golf record book in his 4 years to title, ranging from low net scoring average for the season to the number of state qualifying seasons to highest state placer to, well, you get the idea. I'm going to keep going. Spencer has led by example in the classroom and on the course of what we want a legend type of golfer to represent. As he could always be counted on to do the right thing and follow through as expected in every given situation. We never had to question his work ethic or his character. Spring Hill, which is in Mobile, Alabama. Spring Hill College's head coach Steve Hodges is bringing a hardworking, scientific approach to golfing machine that is just beginning to tap into his true golfing potential.
Coach, thank you everybody for coming out today. First off, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing me with all these opportunities. I wouldn't be here today. I'd like to thank my parents for making countless sacrifices for me. They were main financial contributors to my career, and they drove me to every practice and every tournament. Woke up at 6:30 with me, caddy sometimes. I'd like to thank the rest of my family, scattered all across the United States, for always being in touch and wondering how I was doing. And driving across the state to come watch me play. I know my grandpa would have loved to see this today. He would have just had a blast, and my family would have loved to have him here as well. I'd like to thank my coaches, Coach Nelson, Coach Coit, and Coach Bellers, for pushing me every day in practice and making sure that I was calm enough coming down the stretch at state when I was in contention. I'd like to thank my teammates for just making the golf such a wonderful experience. Traditionally, it's an individual sport, but in high school and college, we can play as a team, and I couldn't have asked for a better set of teammates in 4 years. I'd like to thank Director Symington for taking over the athletic program and making it to what it is now. I'm confident that Legend Athletics will continue to improve and grow, and just, the future is bright for the Legend program. Lastly, I'd like to thank everyone who supported me along the way, friends, peers, teachers. I know that golf is pretty tough to schedule with classes, missing a about a day a week for a couple months. But thank you, teachers, for dealing with me, and thank you for everybody for wondering, about the tournament schedule and how I was doing and keeping up with my sport. Thank you, everybody. Go Bats.
Next up, representing Illinois Institute of Technology for boys soccer is Caleb Graham. Coach Pennington will speak on his behalf.
Good morning, I'm Coach Pennington, the head boys soccer coach here at Legend High School. Firstly, congratulations, Caleb, on signing today. I know when we met 2 years ago, this was your main goal, to get out of the junior year, and I'm so happy you were able to achieve it. When I turned up here on my first day of coaching 2 years ago, I saw a kid on the field dived onto shirt off, practicing before our first practice. I was like, this kid's trying to impress me. It did impress me, but I soon learned that was just you, and that was your attitude and desire to get out and to be as good as you can be. And you've always been talented, but you have constantly worked harder, asked questions, found ways to make yourself better as a player, and you deserve everything you've achieved on the field. It was no surprise to me to see you go from 5 goals as a junior to 19 as a senior, and you constantly lead to better here. You know, one of my favorite sayings is leave an impression on this program when you leave it, and there's no doubt you've done that. Obviously, you've set records for people to strive towards, but you've also left an impression on all the players who played these last few years. Illinois got themselves a special player and a person. Maintain that work ethic, but no doubt you will be a success playing at the collegiate level. Congratulations on everyone's goal.
Hello everybody. First of all, thank you all for coming out. The support means a lot to all of us. I will start by thanking my lovely parents over there. They sacrificed a lot of time and money to get me to practices, games, let me go on out-of-state trips with all my club teams. I want to thank Coach Pennington. He's a big reason why I've had all the success that I've had, especially the last 2 years. He really changed this program when he came in and turned it into a program that really strives for success. I want to thank my lovely FCL teammates, wherever you are in this room. You guys really pushed me to be the best player I can be and really helped me fall in love with the sport the last few years. And thank you all for that. And I also want to thank all of my coaches, all of my teammates that I've had over the years since I started playing when I was like 3 years old. But all of you have really played a part, no matter how small it was, in making me who I am today. And thank all of you for showing up today once again.
Next, representing Fort Lewis College for girls basketball is Katie Lamb. Coach Pittsburgh will speak on her behalf.
Thanks, Sean. My name is Coach Pitts, girls basketball. You guys have seen us play. You can probably tell we've got a very fun group of kids to coach. We have a ton of talent. but what makes a lot of talent come together as a team and as a basketball family has been our leadership. And leadership means the most when it is chosen by the people that you lead. And so when our players were asked, who on the team is the player that you trust the most? Who's the leader that you trust? Who's the leader who's worked the hardest? Who's the one who's most dedicated? Who's the leader on the team that you trust and want to take the big shot? Every single one of Lamb's teammates said, it's the Katie Lamb. I have a quote from her college coach at Fort Lewis, Taylor Harris. He said, I'm really proud of Katie and what a super teammate she is. She's going to help our program on and off the court in day one. We're thrilled to have the whole Lamb family as a part of our Seahawk family, our Skyhawk family. I just got to say a couple of these awesome numbers really quick. While representing Legend, Katie has grabbed nearly 400 rebounds. She's stolen the ball 146 times, created 143 baskets for her teammates, and scored nearly 700 points. There's no statistic that more accurately displays a willingness to put your body on the line than charges taken. It's tough to take a charge. That wooden floor is really, really hard. And as a team, we've taken 15 charges this year, and Katie's taken 9 of them. I am so thankful for Katie as a coach. I hope that after her playing career is over, that she considers coming back and coaching with us in the Legend family. Congratulations to Katie Lamb.
Alright, thank you guys all for coming out today. Playing college has been my dream since I first made a basket, but not only that, since I first watched my brother play basketball. Nothing would be possible without him, especially. I want to thank the program at Legend, specifically my teammates. Not only are they amazing teammates, but I consider them to be my best friends. I love being around them. I want to thank all the coaches I've been lucky enough to be coached by, no matter that's club or Legend. All of them have really played a special part in my journey. I want to thank my siblings for everything they have done. My older sister Madison for always being there for me, no matter what it is. I can always go to her. My little sister Avery for being my best friend. And then my older brother Tanner for showing me how to be obsessed with basketball. Wanting me every day after school, oftentimes making me cry afterwards. And overall just making me fall in love with basketball. And I really wouldn't be anywhere without my amazing parents. A day never goes by when I don't feel so lucky to have them. My mom has been my rock through everything. Being there for me always, never neglecting me, supporting me, and being my biggest cheerleader no matter what it is. And my dad for the endless hours in the gym, watching film, teaching me ways to be better, pushing me to my limits, but most importantly, being my biggest role model. I know I can look up to him no matter what it is. Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout my journey.
Next, representing Wingate University for girls volleyball is Grace Woodring. Coach McCoon will speak on her behalf.
This is so cool. You guys, I want you guys to know how awesome it is and what kind of role models you guys are for people and all of the younger Titans. Grace Woodring is a middle hitter. She is a leader who has kept the team having fun and playing together. She played in the CCGS All-State Games all the way around, only she didn't move from the middle hitter position. And Grace is signing with Wingate University in North Carolina and will become a Bulldog.
I want to start with saying thank you to Mr. Symington and the Legend staff for setting this all up. I'm so grateful to be a part of this, and it wouldn't have been possible without the people who always supported me throughout this journey. First, I want to say thank you to my parents for all the time and dedication you put into me playing. You always encouraged me, drove me to games and practices, and all the money you paid so I had the opportunity to play the sport I love. This wouldn't have been possible without my family. Thank you to my friends and teammates who always showed up for me to cheer me on when I needed it most. Thank you to all my coaches who have helped me become a better person and athlete throughout my high school and club experience. Thank you to Wingate for giving me this amazing opportunity to continue playing the sport I love in college. I'm so grateful and can't thank everyone enough who supported me. This wouldn't have been possible without you all. Thank you.
Okay, so we've reached a little bit over our halfway point. Students that are in seminar, if you would like to leave right now to head back to your 6th period class or lunch, you may do that at this point. I would just like to say, as we take a little break, something that we have some senior assassins up here. One got one out and there was a vote on it. I'm not sure that it was correct, right, Grace? Is that, did Tony get you out? Yeah. I voted for Grace, just saying, but. Representing Montclair State University for girls volleyball, Cameron Muse. Coach McCoy will speak on her behalf.
Cameron is an outside hitter for us, and she is a very committed player who always worked hard to help her team and improve her game. She will be signing with Montclair State University in New Jersey and will become a Red Hawk.
First off, I would like to thank the Legend coaches and staff for getting me to where I am right now. I'd also like to thank my parents because they not only pay for everything, but they also helped me with the recruiting process and got to where I am today. I'd like to thank my mom especially. She drove me to all my tournaments and practices when I couldn't drive. Had some scary moments driving through a snowstorm 2 hours away just to get to a tournament, which I very much appreciate. I want to thank my dad for flying out on the important nights. Flew out on my senior night, flew out here today, so I want to thank him for that. I'd like to thank Coach Stawinski, who is my college coach, for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, thank you for everyone for being here.
Next up, from one lumberjack to another, representing Northern Arizona University for girls volleyball, Lily Holmes. Coach DeRoche will speak on her behalf.
Good morning. For the last 3 years, I've been fortunate enough to watch Lily grow into the player and athlete as she is today. One of Lily's unique characteristics is her unrelenting desire to improve and be the best player possible. As coaches, we always talk about dedication, focus, and determination. In my eyes, Lily is the poster child for these traits. When she's on the court, she owns it. She owns the court. She takes full responsibility for every ball and takes it as a personal insult if the ball hits the floor. I've never coached a player with the type of tenacity and drive that Lily has, and this season, she was instrumental in leading us to the state tournament. I really look forward to watching Lily take her tenacity and her dedication to the court at Northern Arizona, and I wish her the best of luck. Legend is good enough.
There are so many people that have been a part of this journey that it would be impossible to thank each of you by name. However, first and foremost, my parents have been the biggest supports to me throughout my entire volleyball career. Thank you, Dad, for never letting me forget that volleyball is just doing my best and working hard. And Mom for sitting through countless games and tournaments and knowing the perfect things to say after a game. I love you guys, you are my biggest role models, and I hope to make you guys proud. My little sister and brother, Catherine and Anya, thank you guys for being my best friends and for making me a better teammate on the court, or off the court. And big thanks to my coaches, of course, and to Dan and Ms. Banks for making all of the athletes feel appreciated and seen. Coach Carey, Greg, and Lori are the greatest, and I couldn't be standing up here without you guys. Can't wait to be a lumberjack. Thank you.
Next, representing Binghamton University for girls volleyball is Reagan Cadle. Coach McCoyne will speak on her behalf.
Reagan was the center for our team, and Reagan's accomplishments speaks for themselves. 2,000 career assists, played at the CCGS All-State Games, All-Conference, and not to mention our captain and team leader. Reagan is signing with Binghamton University in New York, I'm going to see her, and will become a Bearcat.
First and foremost, I would like to thank Mr. Symington and all the Legends staff for putting together such an amazing ceremony to celebrate such an amazing event. I am honored to be able to do something like this among the athletes I've grown up with all these years. None of this could have been possible without the people who have been with me on this journey every step of the way. Most importantly, I need to thank my parents, the people who support me in everything I do. They are a huge part of the reason I am able to continue my volleyball career in college. With everything they have done for me, driving me to practices, paying for me to play, giving me advice on how to improve, keeping me accountable in sports and school, and just supporting me in everything I do. Just to name very few things I am grateful for. There is one very important person that can't be here today, but I need to thank my sister. She has set an amazing example for me in every aspect, not only just to be successful in volleyball, but also just in life. She is the reason I started playing and the reason I'm going to continue to play in college. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you to all of my family for supporting me by coming to every game they can, and when they can't, still watching online. It means a lot to me to have a supportive family throughout my entire career. Another big thank you goes to all my coaches and teammates for pushing me to be the athlete I have become. Thank you to all my club and high school coaches for making me into the player and person I am today. Every coach and teammate has made a huge impact on my life that I will carry with me into college. My teammates have supported me and pushed me harder than I could have imagined to be the best athlete I can. My friends have been with me in every aspect, from my teammates to the people I spend most of my time with. Thank you for your support and everything that you do for me in my life. Thank you to the coaches at Binghamton for giving me such an amazing opportunity. One last thing I want to say is thank you to my grandparents, especially my grandma and papa. They can't be here today, but I play for them. Thank you to them for being proud of me and keeping me up in every step. Thank you to everyone who supported me in this journey. You all will be with me in the next steps into college athletics. Thank you.
Next, representing Wheaton College for girls volleyball, Katie De La Pena. Coach McCoyne will speak on her behalf.
Katie played outside hitter for us, and she is a dedicated person who always pushes herself and everyone on the team to get better every day. She is signing with Wheaton College in Massachusetts and will become a Lion.
First off, I would like to thank my family for all the time and encouragement they have given me over the course of the past few years. I'm grateful for my coaches pushing me to be my best and be who I am today. And I'm grateful for my teammates and friends that have provided me endless amounts of support. I'm looking forward to spending my next 4 years at Wheaton College.
Hey, while these girls are all going on to bigger and better things, they're always going to be Legend Titans to us.
Next, representing Colorado Mesa University for boys lacrosse, Alex Martinez. Coach Clark will speak on his behalf.
How y'all doing today? My name's Coach Chase. I'm the head boys lacrosse coach. This is one of my favorite days. If you ask the parents, I'm not a big fan of public speaking, but I really enjoy this day because I get to celebrate my guys. First guy I have up, Alex Martinez. You know, funny story about Alex. I usually pride myself on knowing exactly who's kind of coming into our program as freshmen. And I'll never forget the first fall ball game at DLC when I saw what looked like a bodybuilder in a 14-year-old body start walking toward the JV field.
never had seen the kid in my life or anything like that, and that's Alex Martinez. He's a guy that has pushed our program from a one-win season to one of the top 3 teams in the state in boys lacrosse. Had plenty of opportunities to go play at any division he really wanted to. Found the perfect school for him in Colorado Mesa University. I can't tell you how excited I am. He's a leader. He's been a 3-year captain for us. He's a guy that literally does everything you want as a coach. Also, he has a bright future ahead of him. Even at Mesa, hopefully in 2028, he will be representing Legend High School in the Olympics, playing for Team Mexico for lacrosse. So we are extremely excited about that. So Alex, congratulations. It's been a joy to be your coach, my friend. You are exactly what I hope we have as student athletes graduating from this high school. I'm excited to watch you in the future, buddy. Congratulations.
It's been a long journey to get to where I am today. Signing day means I've officially made the next step in my athletic career, but also my life. Along the way, there's been many ups and downs, and through it all, I've had the best people to support me in every step of the way. I thank my family for always being there and supporting me, whether it was taking me to practice every day or having a whole Martinez cheering section at every game. I'm very appreciative of everything that you have sacrificed, and I'm blessed to have you as my family. I also thank all of my coaches throughout the years. Thank you for pushing me to be my best and instilling confidence in me that I can reach my goals if I put in the work. I'm forever grateful for all the people who have been there for me on my way to living out this dream. Thank you.
Next, representing New Jersey Institute of Technology for boys lacrosse, Ryan Menard. Coach Chase will speak on his behalf.
I can't believe this day is actually here. Ryan Menard has been, a focal point in our program since he was a freshman. When I came in and we were rebuilding the program, freshmen didn't get a lot of time to sit on the bench and learn. We threw Ryan right out there. He was a focal point for our offense, one of the top midfielders we have, and for a guy that's not overly talkative, he leads on the field like you wouldn't believe. His teammates call him Nighthawk, and you think that'd be ridiculous, but then you watch the kid play, and you're like, he's just phenomenal. One of the early commits to NJIT, he wanted to be there and got his scholarship opportunity, loved the school, and was, an early commitment. He's a guy that we literally will miss so much after this year. He's been a guy that's built this program brick by brick with us, and we're so excited for him and the whole family, and Coach Wolf at NJIT is super excited to get a midfielder that's just going to run up and down and put a lot of points on the board for you. So, Ryan Menard.
First and foremost, I want to express my deepest thanks to my parents. Your unwavering support, sacrifice, and belief in my dreams have been extremely important in this journey, and I couldn't have done it without you. You've always been there from the early practices, tournaments, and all the 3 to 4 hour red-eye flights to the East Coast, and somehow the hottest or coldest weather we've ever felt, and I'm forever grateful. To my coaches, especially Chase and Brian, thank you for teaching me your knowledge of the game and shaping me into the player I am today. Your commitment, advice, and relentless belief in my potential has been very important in reaching this point. I'm honored to have the opportunity to learn from the best. As a special shout out to all my teammates, more than just teammates, you've been my brothers on this incredible ride. We've shared victories and defeats, countless hours of hard work, and all the dreadful 17s. It has made the bonds go way beyond the field. Thanks for being my brothers and my teammates. Thank you for all being a part of this journey. Although my ride at Legend is coming to an end, I can't wait to see where my next ride takes me. New Jersey, here I come. Roll Tech.
Next up, representing Jacksonville University for boys lacrosse is Ian Connor. Coach Chase will speak on his behalf.
Oh man, Ian Connor, what can I say about this young man? Ian came over to Legend, and being a new guy coming in, it can be kind of tough, but he immediately became a leader. I think he's the best defenseman in the state by far, and Jacksonville University is getting an absolute amazing lacrosse player, but also an amazing human being. Watching him develop over the last couple of years as a leader, as a mentor for the younger kids, and passing on his knowledge and being the driving kind of force with pushing our defense to the next kind of level. I mean, if you get out to a game and you can watch Ian Connor play, it's a fun situation. He's got a lot of skills. He's going to be a tremendous asset at the next level, playing Division I lacrosse. And the biggest thing is, too, I know he's going to get a great degree, and he's going to be a super successful person for the next 45 years of his life. I thank you for everything you've given us in this program. Send me out on a state championship this year would be the greatest thing ever, but can't tell you how proud I am and excited for your next journey, buddy.
First, I want to say happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday. And I want to thank both of you, Mom and Dad, for your unwavering support, all the sacrifice and guidance you guys have given me. And you guys have given me every opportunity in the world to make this a dream come true. Whether it was traveling to boring Delaware or just staying home and paying all those bills to travel. You guys made everything come true for me, and I thank you. I want to thank Coach Chase and Coach Ryder for welcoming me into this program with open arms. You guys have made me a tougher, smarter, and all-around better human being. I want to thank Mr. Symington and Mr. Johnson for going to war for me against Chancellor last year to make me eligible to play. It was a roller coaster of emotions, but they really came through for me, and I really appreciate both of them. I want to thank all my old and current teammates. They've challenged me, and they made this journey so memorable. I've loved every moment of it with all of them. And I want to thank everyone else, whether it was from SHAP, old coaches from club, or just anyone that has had an impact on my journey. Thank you. I've been so fortunate to be surrounded by so many amazing people, and I just couldn't be more happy. Thank you, Vinta.
Next, representing Hofstra University for boys lacrosse, David Treadwell. Coach Chase will speak on his behalf.
Big Treadwell. We're extremely excited to have Treadwell. They're a family who moved from Nebraska this year, and we're extremely lucky to have him. Getting to know David as a person and as a player. He's a big boy with a big right-handed shot, and he takes advantage of that. And, luckily Hofstra University saw that very early on and got him committed. A tremendous worker, another guy that's kind of a silent assassin out there. He's not the guy like Ian you hear just yelling and screaming when he goes on the field, but a guy that just goes and produces. I mean, he's tough, willing to do all the dirty work. For a big guy, has such finesse to his game that you don't see very often. And I mean, he's going to be just an absolute terror at the next level. We're so excited to have him this year. Hopefully take us to a state championship as a senior, send him out the right way. But David Treadwell is going to be a tremendous asset at the Division I level, and we're excited to watch him in the Hofstra Pride uniform and have Coach Tierney yelling at you getting up and down the field. So congratulations, David. We're so happy to have you. Congratulations, you're a Hofstra committed boy.
First off, I would like to give thanks to God for everything He has blessed me with. Next, I would like to say that I'm so thankful for my family, for encouraging me to reach my goals, giving me opportunities that set me up for success,
and always being there to support me. Next, I would like to thank Coach Chase, Coach Crawford, and all the coaches at Legend for putting so much time and effort into our team and for helping me with the recruiting process. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of my friends and teammates for the encouragement, support, and memories that will stay with me forever. Thank you.
Next, representing the University of Central Arkansas for girls soccer is Sophia Baxter. Coach Randall and Mr. Symington will speak on her behalf.
Hi, everyone. No, straight to the point. I'm a man of a few words. So, my biggest thing, if you look at leadership, this is literally the pure embodiment of leadership on and off the pitch. And I appreciate getting the opportunity to coach you this season for a championship run, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I know that with all your supporters and all your teammates, like, you've been doing a phenomenal job, and I'm just excited to see what you're going to do next year after this, actually. So I'm going to let this guy add something too.
I was honored when Sophia asked me to speak for her because we just hired Coach Matali, and I know he is excited to have her on the field, but I've had the privilege to watch Sophia for the last 3 years as a Legend Titan, but I remember when she was in 8th grade and we started to prepare for the soccer season in my own family, and all I heard was from everyone around the state at every soccer tournament that I was at is, Sophia Backstrom is going to be a Legend Titan. She is an absolute stud. And if you have not had the opportunity to watch her, when I think of the characteristics of an athlete, she is one of the most fun athletes I've ever had the privilege to watch on the soccer field. There's no one that will outwork her, there's no one that's more competitive, and there's no one as tough as Sophia. She is fast and fierce, and it's an absolute joy. That's on the soccer field. What I've been so impressed with while we were doing a coaching change, Sophia rallied our entire soccer program, and she kind of led it when we didn't have a coach in place. Through seminar, she came into my office. The first couple weeks she said, here's my plan for our seminar so we can get better as a team. And I looked at it after 2 weeks and watching the girls and what Sophia was doing with everybody. I told her she didn't need to get approval from me. I just trusted her to run the program until we had somebody in place. She's an even better teammate. She loves all of her teammates. And I think one of the greatest qualities is she has set expectations for them and she holds them accountable, which is a rare trait in our leaders. So Sophia, University of Central Arkansas is getting a great athlete and an even better person.
I'd first like to thank my parents, grandparents, and other family members for their continued support over the past 14 years. The countless hours spent watching me play in the freezing cold weather have not gone unnoticed, so thank you. I next want to thank Legends Athletic Program and everyone who has been involved in my athletic journey within Legend and in club. And most importantly, I want to thank every person in this room and not in this room who couldn't be here that I've had the humbling opportunity to play with these past 4 years. So thank you.
representing Doane University for girls soccer is Alexis Heilbrunn. Coach Randall will speak on her behalf.
Hello again, round two. Where can I start besides not calling you Lexi? I just call her Lemon. That's going to be something that's going to happen, but I will just say this right now, life has just been packed full of adversity, and right now you've been going through your ups and downs, and you're still a strong character, and I just want you to paint that beautiful portrait that I know you can do when you go on to your next adventures. And just know that I'm very proud and I've gotten the opportunity to coach you, and I'm looking forward to a phenomenal season. So that's my lemon right here.
Hi, everybody. I've been playing soccer since I was 3 years old. It's been around me my whole life, through my mom, my dad, and my older sister especially. Although my parents are the ones who put me into soccer, my older sister is the one who ultimately encouraged me to keep going and keep playing. I've always looked up to her my whole life and wanted to be just like her, and seeing her be able to make it to college made me want to have the same goal and be able to get there myself. I would also like to thank the rest of my family and my friends, because they have always showed me an immense amount of support and have sacrificed so much to make sure that I get here. I would also like to thank every coach I have, including Randall, being my coach for 1 year before he came to Legend, who has really just pushed me and made sure that I get to my full potential as a player and am able to do my best in college. I would also like to thank the Legend Soccer program, because I have been opened up to multiple opportunities to make such amazing friends and be a part of such an amazing team and family. And I love all of them so much, because they are all so supportive and so sweet to one another. Thank you.
Next, representing Colorado Mesa University for girls lacrosse is Alexandria Davis. Coach Lexi Davis will speak on her behalf.
Hello there. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lexi Davis, and I am the head coach for Chaparral Girls Lacrosse. Chaparral Girls Lacrosse is a co-op program, so we have the opportunity to coach Legend, Ponderosa, Colorado Early Colleges, Lutheran, and a few more other schools in there. First, I just want to say it's no easy feat to all of you student athletes to actually make a commitment to carrying on your athletic career into the college level. So good job to all of you guys, and take advantage of it while you can. To get things started with Alex, I've had the honor of coaching Alex throughout her high school career at Chaplax. Her freshman year was my first year as an assistant coach, and I feel like ever since then we've kind of stuck together, which I love. Alex mainly plays midfield, which means she's constantly running from one end of the field to the other. The great thing about that is I can always count on her to do it without a complaint and a smile on her face, even if she is dying running up and down that field. She cares so much about the game of lacrosse, is always wanting to learn, and never puts in less than 110%. Because of that commitment, she has been named a captain for her senior year season. One thing I also just want to throw in there is the amount of self-confidence that I've seen Alex gain throughout these next 4 years. If she's already improved her confidence this much in and outside of lacrosse, I can't wait to see what she does at the college level. Alex, I can't wait to follow your new career at Mesa and see what you accomplish both on and off the field. Chaplax, especially myself, will miss you.
Hi. I want to start off by thanking my parents, my family, especially my grandma. I really want to thank my coaches and teammates. I don't know where I would be without lacrosse in my life and all these amazing people. And I'm so excited to continue my education and play for Colorado Mesa. Go Mavs!
Next, representing Claremont McKenna College for girls soccer and track and field, Elsie Lindeman. Coach Miller and Mr. Symington will speak on her behalf.
Good morning and good almost afternoon. I've been doing this since the school opened, and this is a huge gathering. This is a great celebration for the families and all these athletes. And I want to start off by congratulating all the athletes that are up on the stage today. And I also want to specifically congratulate Lily and Maddox, who are up here for their sports, but are also a big part of our program and still hold school records for the track and field program. This is a great example of multi-sport athletes. Coach Boyd said it earlier, it's very rare for an athlete to compete in two sports and keep that passion going all the way through the collegiate level. So to find that opportunity is amazing, and I think it's just a testament to their dedication and determination. Both Elsie and Mira Lindeman come to us from a great track and field family. Grandfather was the head track and field coach at the United States Air Force Academy. They came in, and when you get two that come in together, man, it makes life a lot easier. Elsie was a all-league 100-meter dash champion, part of our state qualifying 4x1 girls team. Really set the program up with a winning culture that will continue on through this year. We're really excited about that. I wrote this down, I wasn't sure if I was going to say it, but the interesting story with Elsie was she had a little bit of a slow start last year and went to a track meet by herself up in Greeley and scored 10 points and ended up beating 4 complete teams all by herself. So that was amazing. Want to share some quotes from Coach Schultz, who was, we were fortunate to have Coach Schultz with us with our sprint program last year. And by the way, for all the track athletes and football players that know Coach Schultz, he sends his hello to you guys as well. Coach Schultz says, self-motivated, knowledgeable about the sport, tremendous work ethic, and Elsie enjoys every minute of every workout, and that is rare. It was an honor to spend the season working with her, and I could not agree more. One thing I would like to say to all of our athletes up here is your coaches, your family, well, I know your family will be fans of yours, but your coaches are always going to be your fans. I still follow our former athletes all the way through their careers. And so I would like to just congratulate all of you and Elsie and Mira, who will be up here in a second. Congratulations.
So again, I was honored when Elsie asked me to speak for her in terms of her soccer prowess. You know, as a 26-year-old with a 5-year-old daughter who had coached for several years, played collegiately, I thought I had things figured out when my wife asked me to be her assistant coach for the 5-year-old Princess Ponies. but boy did I have no idea. And I was lucky enough that Elsie Lindemann was on that team. I just tried to be the greatest hype guy, and every time that Elsie would score, she would sprint down the field into my arms, and I would do a big old airplane twirl. So it's really emotional to see her sitting here today. But I have been able to, as the athletic director, I haven't been able to figure out how to get her to do track and girls soccer for Legend, but I have been able to watch her grow as a soccer player and seen her on her club team. Things that stand out from a soccer lens is she is an attacker, and she scores so many goals, and she just has a knack for getting the ball and putting it in the back of the net, which I've always asked her. I don't see why that's so hard, but soccer players seem to make it very hard to put it in the back of the net. But Elsie does not have a problem with that. But again, just a great kid. You won't find anyone who works harder than her. After track practices, heads to her club soccer practices, and just really proud of who she's become. Good job, Elsie.
Thank you. First off, I want to thank all of my coaches, because this wouldn't be possible without all of them. I especially want to thank Aitor, my club soccer coach. He taught me to love the game again and find joy in it again, and I couldn't be here without that. I want to thank my teammates for pushing me every single day. They keep me coming back. I also want to thank my family because of all the sacrifices they've made to keep me in both of the sports I love. I also want to especially thank my parents because they have done so much for me and have helped me get to this point where I can play in college. I also want to thank my grandparents, especially Grandma, for pulling out stats and telling me all about the school I'm going to, who my opponents are going to be. I appreciate that so much, and for showing up to all of my games. And then I also want to thank Mira, my partner in crime. I love being your teammate, but I'm so excited to be your opponent. Go Athenas.
Next, representing Occidental College for girls soccer and track and field is Mira Lindemann. Coach Rodenberg and Mr. Symington will speak on her behalf.
I've had the pleasure, well, this will be her third year of coaching Mira track and field, and she's an amazing athlete. She exemplifies team leadership, team player. She's a hard worker. As Coach Miller said, it's hard to juggle two sports, and when you come to track on the days that we do hard workouts, and then you have to leave to go to soccer to do hard workouts, it shows the determination, and it transfers from one sport to the next for Mira. Mom and Dad, you've done an awesome job with both your girls, and thank you for sharing them with us. I'm so proud of her. I look forward to this season and following her in her collegiate career. So go Tigers.
So as much as I was twirling Elsie around, Mira, on the other hand, when she was 5 years old, I was having to pick up and carry her to the ball to just try and get her to kick it. So it really is amazing now to watch her play soccer. She plays in the back, and she has turned into a kid that did not want to go near the ball to a kid that attacks the ball and nobody can score on her. She now gets it, and she is probably the reason that Elsie scores on about 80% of her goals, because her sister and her seem to have a great connection, and Mira's always passing it up to her. But again, just an example of hard work in and out of the classroom, great personality, always smiling, great teammate. Just really proud of you, Mira. Congratulations.
many people I have to thank for making my dream a reality. I want to firstly thank my parents who sacrificed the world and more, flying with me to ID camps, sitting through coaches' calls with me, and showing up to the games and meets that I've performed at. Your unwavering support means the world to me, and I'm so forever grateful. Elsie, you've always been a huge motivator for me, always pushing me to be my best self. I feel so lucky to be able to play against you and support you next year. I also want to thank my grandparents for giving me their continued support for everything I choose to pursue. Even though he isn't here anymore, Pop sparked my love for track. Making him proud will always be at the front of my mind at every meet. And Grandma, who wrote down just about every stat I didn't know existed about every college team I even showed the slightest bit of interest in. Thank you for all you've done for me. Lastly, I want to thank my coaches for all my different sports. I feel so lucky to have gotten the training and mentorship I have. Shout out to my former club coach, Itor. I will forever be thankful for the opportunity to have met you and your family and to train under such an amazing coach. I am so grateful for the support I have received and can't wait for this new chapter of my life. Thank you, and go Tigers.
We made it. I told you guys that this was a big deal, and we wanted to make it a big deal. You know, there will be some people that say it was too long, but I'm going to tell you right now, I loved every second of it. I'm sitting there just so proud of all of you, your speeches, how meaningful and thoughtful they were. It gives us total confidence that we're ready to send you guys off into the world. You know, and one of the coaches spoke, I think it was Coach McCoy, that said you guys will always be legend Titans. Okay, please know that. You know, we will be tracking you. We want to hear from you. We want you to come back. We're proud of your journey, and this is an incredible accomplishment. Okay, the last thing I'll tell all of you is you go on to college athletics, the skill gap closes. Everybody is good at the college level. Okay, everybody has worked as hard as you. My hope is that we've instilled a work ethic to do just a little extra than everybody else so that you can set yourself apart. You're going to notice that the kids who join you as freshmen, they're not going to make it the next 4 years. Okay, I hope that you have the toughness and the fortitude and the perseverance to be one of the kids that doesn't quit. You got to realize, right now, you're the big dog on campus. Next year, you go back to being a freshman. You're going to have to earn and work for everything that you get. Okay, but I have full confidence in each of you that you have the right attitude and the right mindset to do that. So again, we are so proud of you. Parents, thank you. Thank you for sharing your kids. As we wrap up here, we will leave the stage set up, so if family and friends want to come take pictures at the table or their individual table, you're welcome to do that. Thank you, everybody.